morning everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. So today let us talk about Sujata Bhatt, another very important Indian poet. Sujata Bhatt, this picture in front of you is of Sujata Bhatt. She was born in Ahmedabad, India in 1956. She grew up in Pune, India, and then in United States. So she is the one who was born in India, then went to United States. She is a prolific writer and of course you can say she is a prolific poet who has written a number of works जो कि worldwide बहुत ज़्यादा famous है. She received her MFA for the writers workshop at the University of Iowa and now she is living in Germany with her husband and her daughter. So she is currently living in Germany with her husband and her daughter. She is the recipient of various awards and all being very important, including the Commonwealth Poetry Prize. She received the Commonwealth Poetry Prize and the Kolkomodali Award as well. So she is the one who you will remember for being the winner of the Commonwealth Prize. Okay, she is Sujata Bhatt. Her long poem Search for My Tongue. Search for My Tongue is a very important work. Why is this work so important? Because ये worldwide बहुत famous हो गया था. Her long poem Search for My Tongue was choreographed by Daksha Seth in 1994. This work was performed in a number of places in UK. So UK based South Asian Dance Youth Company performed it. In fact, you can say that in 9 cities across England as well as in Scotland, this work was performed. This work was called as Search for My Tongue. This work is by Sujata Bhatt. This came out in 1994. It's a long poem. It was enacted by this UK-based South Asian Dance Youth Company. It was choreographed by Daksha Seth. And the only thing that you have to remember here, that is of course important, is that the title changed. Title kya tha? Tongues United. The title that you have to remember is Tongues United. So if they ask you Tongues United is a work by whom? It is a work by Sujata Bhatt only. Or you can say, they can also ask that if there is a long poem, Search for My Tongue, और वो किस तरीके से enact हुई थी. So you need to remember all of these things. So the Search for My Tongue is choreographed by Daksha Seth in 1994 in 9 cities across England and Scotland. This work under the title The Tongues United was performed. Then Search for My Tongue was presented under the same title by Daksha Seth's dance company only at Hong Kong Arts Festival in 1998 as well. So what are the two things that you're taking from here? One, in 1994, this UK-based South Asian dance company, which was choreographing the works, choreographed by Daksha Seth, the work, The Search for My Tongue, was performed. It is written by Sujata Bhatt. Then, of course, with the same name. पहले तो name change हुआ था, Tongues United. With the same name, we have it being performed in Hong Kong Art Festival in 1998. So she was someone who has also published important poetry collections. So she has published 6 collections of poems, including we have Monkey Shadows, 1991. This work came in the Match the Following question, so this is important. Monkey Shadows, 1991. Ogatora, 2000. Then both these works are important. Both Poetry Book Society recommendations are given to this work. Then A Color for Solitude is another poetry collection that came out in 2002, which deals extensively with the life and the works of a German painter. So this work, A Color for Solitude, is a work that is talking about the life of a German painter. So the name is Paula Becker. So this is a German painter. उनके बारे में ये story है. उनके बारे में this is a poetry collection about him. A Color for Solitude. Pure Lizard is another work. Pure Lizard. So her collection that came out in 2008 called as Pure Lizard was also Pure Lizard was also shortlisted for the 2008 Forward Poetry Prize for Best Poetry Collection of the Year. Her latest collection is Poppies in Translation that came out in 2015. So what all are the things that you have to remember? First of all, you will remember that Sujata Bhatt has written this long poem, The Search for My Tongue, that was choreographed by Daksha Seth at Tongues United in 9 cities across UK. Then it was performed by the same company in Hong Kong Arts Festival in 1998 as well. The title remained the same there. There are some important collections that include Monkey Shadows in 1991, Augatora in 2000. Then we have A Color for Solitude that is talking about a German painter, Paula. Then Pure Lizard that came out in 2008 was shortlisted for the Forward Poetry Prize for the Best Poetry Collection. And then we have the latest collection that you have to remember, Poppies in Translation in 2015. She translated a number of Gujarati poetries also. So as she is Gujarati by origin, she is going to translate Gujarati poetry into English from the Penguin Anthology of Contemporary Indian Women's Poetry. And she also translated poems by Gunter Grass as well as Gunter Kuhnert. So Gunter Grass, who is a German writer, उनकी बहुत सारी poems उन्होंने translate की है. As we know, she is now settled in Germany and वो German writer है. So she translated the works of Gunter Grass and Gunter Kuhnert. Her translation for this German work, Michael Makes Muckle, Poems, Mini Plays and Short Prose by Michael Augustin, was also published in 2007. 2007 में उन्होंने ये वाला work भी publish किया है. So she translated a number of Gujarati poetries under this anthology, Penguin Anthology of Contemporary Indian Women's Poetry. And then she translated works of Gunter Grass and Gunter Kuhnert. Then there are some other works, other poetry collections that you can remember. We have Brunism, 1988 का work है. In 1989, One Who Goes Away. Then we have Monkey Shadows in 1991. 1995 में we have The Stinking Rose. 1997 work है Point No Point. In 2000 this work came out, Augatora. In 2002, The Color of Solitude. This was the second edition that came out. And in 2008, we have Pure Lizard. And we also discussed the most important, the most recent work that can be asked. We have Poppies in Translation. That's the most latest collection that we have for her. That came out in 2015. Zyada purana nahi hai. That is 2015. So these are the various things that, these are the various anthologies, various collections of poetry that are written by Sujata Bhatt. Being a woman, being someone who left India and then settled abroad, the themes of diaspora, the womanhood, these are the important themes that she also is going to talk about in the number of collections. Also, language was something that she was talking about. So these are the number of themes, these are the number of works that you have to remember. Match the following bhi aa sakta hai. In fact, dates are also very important. So I hope you like the effort. I hope you are making your own notes. If you still have any doubts, you can ask me that in the comment section and I'll surely reply to you. Thank you.